Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. This is the little shaker card we're making today. Isn't it cute? I love the way it just shakes these gorgeous sunflowers. So let me show you what I did. We're going to be using this lovely stamp set called Jars of Flowers. And I've got things set up on my Stamparatus and we're going to stamp with Memento black ink because we're going to be colouring in with the Stampin' Blend alcohol markers. So let's give everything a really good ink up. Okay, I didn't do a very good job there with my sunflower, but because of the Stamparatus we can just re-ink and re-stamp in the same position. Marvellous. So let's give everything a little clean up so we can move on to the next stage. Okay. And then get rid of these two and bring these in. And these, everything's gone skew with. Here I've got, these are the stems for my vase. I'm just going to place them inside, something like that. Pick this up, put it back in the corner. Woo! Almost had an accident. There we go. There are stems. Set that aside and get rid of the Stamparatus now. Just give everything a little clean up after me dropping the ink pad everywhere. Need to give my desk a clean up as well at some point. At some point though is the operative word. Okay, bring this back and we're going to do some colouring. And then, as I said, I'm going to use my Stampin' Blends alcohol markers. So I've got a whole host of them here, and I'll just tell you what colours I'm going to use, and then I'll start colouring and I'll put some music on and put you on fast forward. So I've got, but you don't need to see the whole colouring process. You've got Mossy Meadow, you've got Pumpkin Pie, Daffodil Delight, Soft Suede, Barney Blue, and Smoky Slate. So those are the colours I am going to be using. So let me just zoom you in a little bit better so you can see, and I'm going to start colouring and I'll see you at the end. Okay, so I coloured everything in and then I just fussy cut out these flowers here. So now we're ready to start assembling. I have my card base here, so there's a thick Whisper White, so there's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. And then I have a piece here of the Just Jade Designer Series paper. And I think I'll use this side. And I'm just going to use the matching jar punch to punch out. And I'm just trying to get it sort of centered. It's not the end of the world if you don't. And I'm going to punch out that image. And then I've got here this little shaker dome, and this is the mason jar shaker domes. Aren't they so cute? And then we're just going to, we don't want that side yet, I'm mad. We want the front side. There's adhesive on either side of the shaker dome, as you can see. So I'm just going to take some of that off and then just pull these bits aside like this, and this allows me to give me a little bit of wriggle room. So putting it down at the base first and just getting it lined up, and then press it down and then pull out the rest of that adhesive. And there we have, I'll shake it down. Okay, and that's going to fit over our piece here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some sequins, and these are the green sequins, and I can't remember the name of these sequins, so I'm just going to look them up so I can show you them. Let me find the accessories in here. Oh, I think I've gone past them. Here they are. These are them here, and they're called Sequins for Everything, and you get green, metallic, orange and red. You can see there, that's what you get, all of those there. So I'm using the greeny ones, and I'm just going to put a little one. They come in a little plastic thing, but I separated them all out and put them into these little jars that I got off eBay or Amazon, or one of the two, I never remember which. And this I find easier because I'm less likely, if everything's screwed in, less likely to have a disaster. Okay, so a little more. I'm just going to push it into the centre like that. Yeah, that's what I like about these jars, and they're just, I think, meant to be for lip balms or little bits of cosmetic jars, but I like being able to screw it in because now they can't escape or do anything wonky. So now I'm going to just take my adhesive off again, the back. I'm just going to fit this over the jar, just lining it up where it looks right. Giving this a really good press down. And you don't want anything to start coming out, so now you've got your shaker bit. Now I'm going to put this onto my card base, and I'm just going to use Tombow this time, it's easier. Put a little bit in there as well. And then gently, very, very gently, going to put this down on our base here. And you can see we're shaking away. Now our sunflowers we're going to pop up on some dimensionals. I'm just getting out my glue dots because I'm going to need them as well. And that'll do, enough as good as a feast. I wonder where sayings like that come from, you know, enough as good as a feast. Love to know. I'm a curious cat. I'm always wanting to know anything and everything about everything and anything. I love gaining information and learning. It's just me. I'm a weirdo. So let's put our daffodils, sunflowers down. Gorgeous sunflowers, look at that. Lovely. Okay, so finishing touches. First and foremost, I have these. These are our bumblebee trinkets, and they're the most gorgeous thing ever. And I'm going to have one coming up, I think the same place as last time. So I'm going to use a bit, you can use a glue dot, I'm going to use a bit of liquid adhesive. I feel it's going to hold it better. You can see there a little bumblebee flying away from the flowers. They're so cute. I love them. So now we've got some Just Jade ribbon. And we're just going to do a bow, or nearest approximation of a bow as I can get. And then sharp scissors cut the ends off, get rid of all these bits sticking to me. Now I'm going to use some glue dots. Sorry about the noise. And I'm going to put that there, just like that. Put my glue dots away. And there you have it. Whoopsie daisy. Our two little shaky cards. What do you think? I love them. They're so bright and happy, and it reminds me of the Tour de France, because when the Tour de France goes through parts of France, I think southern France, you see these glorious fields of sunflowers, and the Tour de France is only going to start. I'm filming this in the middle of June, so the Tour de France will be starting soon, but when this goes live it'll almost be finished. So I hope you did see it and see some gorgeous sunflowers this year. I hope you enjoyed this card. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know. And please don't forget to subscribe to videos if you're not already done so. If you're wanting more information about this project, supply list, links to my online shop and all that good stuff, it'll be in the description box. It'll be on the website, and the links to that and all my social media links are in the description box below. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye bye.